Plan your weekly meals in under 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes. Today, you're going to master one of the tactics that has the biggest knock-on effect to your fat loss efforts and your success long term. If you're able to plan your meals and eat well consistently, you'll be able to lose weight and keep it off. You don't even need to plan the whole week. You just need to plan better than you did last week. This will likely be in the form of the days or meals where you most commonly struggle. This has the added benefit of reducing obsessive thoughts or moments of indecision around food. Tori is a busy working mum of 3. She's one of my clients. This part hasn't changed in the last 6 months. What has is that Tori was a lady who constantly struggled with anxiety and perimenopausal symptoms. She struggled to find time to do the things necessary to lose weight. Obviously, she's not gone back in time and she hasn't found the magic HRT fix. But what she has done is found more time to do the things that really make a difference to her health and happiness. Tori, like everyone else, knew the importance of planning food in advance, of making it easy to stay on plan. But why, like most people, was she simply not doing this? Or why would she do a few days and then drop it? And why do most people do this? She'd have said it's because she didn't have the time. Then why does she have more time now? I lose so much time moving from task to task. I feel like I'm multitasking, but actually I'm just giving in to distraction. I also get lost in doom scrolling on my phone, even though I know I shouldn't. This is what Tori said to me, and it's something that I hear a lot. We often do what's urgent, or at least what feels urgent, rather than what's important. We identify a task like meal planning that'll have a big impact on our health, and then other priorities take over. We accidentally let life squeeze out what's important to us. There's seemingly no time left at the end of the day for us. Issues, or what feel like issues, come up, and we fold like wet tissues in a hurricane. Now, of course, some of these are legitimate, but if I asked you to open your phone on screen time, what would it say? If you legitimately don't have 5 minutes, then you shouldn't be reading or listening to this. Maybe it's more about priorities than lack of time. I remember working with Zoe, who often bemoaned having to pick her son up from work late at night and how this impacted her ability to live the lifestyle she desired. Having managed this scenario myself without parental assistance, I asked her, what would happen if you died? She was a bit taken aback at first, but she rallied. He'd get the bus, or a taxi, or get a lift, or even a new job. Often we back ourselves into a corner and believe there is only one option, that we have to do certain things. But this is a choice. Everything is. And whilst you might not do anything different, at least you can start to think differently about it and be less bothered by it. Yes, there are drives to care and protect, but you can choose to release the reins a little and give yourself more time. Tori has done exactly this. She's also tackled her anxiety too, recognising when she falls into a whirlpool of thought, which often then leads to doom scrolling as a response to challenging situations. By seeing where the time is lost, we can then choose how we want to spend it. Many people see meal planning as this big task that takes 30 to 60 minutes. And for sure, at first it will take you longer, especially if you try to plan everything. But start small. You might not be able to plan a 3-meal, 2-snack, 7-day meal plan in 5 minutes, but it won't take much longer than that with some practice. If you look back on last week, when did it go to pot? Using my magical crystal ball, it's probably on an evening or a weekend, and it's probably because you underate earlier on in the day. Or you went into the weekend with a preconceived cultural idea that weekends are for relaxing and therefore eating freely is the right decision. Only in hindsight do you realise that you could have eaten more earlier in the day, eaten less on a weekend, and been happier with that decision. So plan here instead. Pick the highest calorie weekend day and find a way to make it 10% better. Plan a bigger evening meal if you need more food here. Have more food earlier in the day, or a snack, whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be all of these. Just do 5 minutes of planning around your biggest issue. Set a timer and get to work. If you found this useful, please give it a like. Let me know in the comments how planning has helped you, if it has. And if you'd like more content like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.